Dirka, Dirka has been
Bacala.
passed on to now a whole different thing. I am the captain now. Um, I, if you know, you know. I am the captain now. Look at me. Look at me in my eyes. I am the captain now.
Do you
In any
think this is
case,
what? Do you think this is what would be considered the zombie apocalypse?
I could see it. If Walking Dead were ever made into real life, it'd be Minnesota right
I
there.
think so. Or like a live movie of the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Christmas. Do you remember the Night of the Living Dead? You remember that one? Brains.
Yeah,
Brains. That would be
brains.
this. That would be Minnesota. Minnesota would be a living reincarnation of the Night of the Living Dead.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And you all
Yeah.
might say it's racist, but I'm just looking at what I see.
You know what their new thing is, right? The Somalis are saying that Minnesota was promised to them.
Oh, okay.
You heard
I
that?
say let
By
him have it.
who?
Who else?
I say let him have it.
Oh, Black Jesus.
Yeah.
I say let him have it. Here's what I suggest, Mr. Trump. I say we section off Minnesota, and anybody that want to leave, and leave Minnesota to them. But here's what you also do. You remove them as a portion of the United States. So now they got to stay where they are, cut off supplies.
So
They can do it, right? They promised that land, and they were promised protection, though.
So what you're saying is there's the country of Somalia, and then there's also the country of Somali Soda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mogadishu, America.
Moog America.
Moog America, they already inbred. Like the average IQ, I think, of one of them Somalis is like 60. So
It's pretty
it'd be
impressive.
like the hills have eyes.
and they still can't see.
Oh man.
There are multiple things going on in Minnesota that people may not know about. This is one of the things going on. Just so you know that we're not doing this just happenstance. This is big stuff. Here you go.
$150 million fraud scheme. Already 77 people, many of them Somali immigrants, have been charged in one of the largest taxpayer-funded scams in U.S. history. Minnesota, home to the largest Somali community in America, has become the center of this massive investigation. This is the Feeding Our Future scandal, a pandemic-era scheme in which defendants allegedly stole over $250 million meant to provide meals for low-income children. Instead of feeding kids, prosecutors say the money went toward luxury homes, high-end cars, jewelry, overseas transfers, and an entire network of shell companies. According to the DOJ, the conspirators submitted fake invoices, fabricated meal counts, and even staged photos to make it look like they were serving millions of meals that never existed. In some cases, they claimed to feed more children than lived in entire neighborhoods. A federal jury found Amy Bach, the founder of Feeding Our Future, and Salim Ahmed Saeed guilty of conspiracy, bribery, wire fraud, money laundering. Federal officials say more arrests may still be coming.
Good. I'm good with that.
Why am I not surprised that
I
the
knew
founder? Why am I not surprised the founder is a white woman?
I'm not surprised neither.
And look, the minute I saw that, I knew Jay was like.
Now, I want to say something at the onset here. And this is coming from the only, I believe, are you an immigrant too, Lee, or were you born here?
I was born in America.
Okay.
First
So you were, as the only immigrant on the panel here, and the only black immigrant on the panel here, I will say unequivocally, people who come here to make America more America hate these mongrels. Okay? These low life, low IQ, worthless, good for nothing shitbags need to be sent on their way on not even a plane. Put them on a skid board and shove them as fast as you can across the water off of American soil. And if I were Black America, here's my statement to you. Go riot in Minnesota for your rights, because they making all black people look like trash.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be mad at you if Black Lives Matter showed up and absolutely rioted over there. I wouldn't be mad at you. This is the time you do it, because they're actually taking resources from y'all. Just letting y'all know how I feel about it, because they're also making a bad name for people who actually come here legally and want to help America be more America.
And the thing with Somalis is that they don't even like Black Americans, because you're not
They
part.
hate.
You're not one of them. They're very tribal, so they look at you like you're nothing, and they're taking all this money and resources from people like you.
You're now other. I like it. I like it. However, I think the government gonna say otherwise. You black. Sorry to break it to you. I want you to hear what Trump had to say. Now we're going to listen to a lot of what Trump had to say.
I love it.
And I will say it now. I'm on board with the man.
Minneapolis, Jacob Frey is saying that he's actually proud to have the largest Somali community in the country, and his police chief.
Well, then he's a fool. I wouldn't be proud to have the largest Somalian. Look at their nation. Look how bad their nation is. It's not even a nation. It's just people walking around killing each other.
Yo, wait a minute.
It's not even a nation. Just
It's a
people
bunch of
walking
people
around.
killing each other.
Oh my God. Is he lying though?
No,
Is he lying?
not at all.
He's not.
It's how he's saying it.
Yeah.
I tell Corey this all the time. Corey, 90% of the time I can't make it through your statement ain't because of what you say. It's your damn delivery, man. It's your delivery. Your delivery is just the way he look. Okay, I gotta back it up. The way he watch his face again.
Largest Somali community in the country, and his police chief.
Well, then he's a fool. I wouldn't be proud to have the largest Somalian. Look at their nation. Look how bad their nation is. It's not even a nation. It's just people walking around killing each other.
Just people walking around killing each other.
The fact that he goes, look at their nation. It's not even a nation.
Are they even recognized anywhere except?
UN.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, hold on a second.
Are they even
Okay.
recognized by the UN? What do they contribute to the world?
Let me
What
see
type of
something
import
here.
and exports do they have coming into Somalia?
Let's find out right now. Their GDP.
$10,000.
The economy of Somalia is 13 billion by gross domestic product. 1994, the CIA estimated its purchasing power parity to be approximately $3 billion.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're laughing at their population is 15 million people. Now, I've said this before too. For all you people that are pro-Africa, pro this and pro-Africa, especially pro-Africa, there are places in Africa that are absolutely beautiful, but you'll never see them gloating about how beautiful it is.
Mhm.
The places that are absolute hellholes will be the one bragging about how much they just love Africa and Africa this, and they're the ones with the most genocidal activity you'll ever find anywhere on earth. This will be in Africa, especially where you'll find black-run Africa. Now, I don't care what you care to chalk it up to, whether that be poverty or stupidity. That's just a fact that over there, you might find 15% of the entire continent that's livable and fun to live in and safe. The rest, Somalia would be landing right around the time where you said, this is my cue to leave Earth.
I'm
If
glad I
aliens
wasn't born
came and
there.
Somalia was the first place they landed, they'd be like, you know what? Nuke it. Nuke it. We're done.
I'm glad I chose the right body to land into when I was put here on Earth. Thank God.
They po. Yes.
Okay, so bro, you were talking about what do they offer Somalia with all that they portray. Somalia
Say it.
is part of the United Nations Human Rights Council.
Well, I'd put them there too because they have the most need of human rights.
No, they're the ones making policies regarding what human rights are.
Yeah, because they need the human rights the most. I mean, they don't have any rights to really, work with. But what does that tell you about the UN?
It's a scam.
Yeah.
We don't need them.
I mean, North Korea was part of the Human Rights Council.
Wasn't Iran too?
Yes, and Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
They don't even have they just walk around killing each other.
Somalians have taken billions of dollars out of our country. They have a representative, Ilhan Omar, who they say married her brother. It's a fraud. She tries to deny it now, but you can't really deny it because, just happened. They have destroyed Minnesota, that beautiful land, that beautiful state. It's a hellhole right now. And the Somalians should be out of here. And all they do is complain, complain, complain. You have her. She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with, go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution.
Damn.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
You know, it's funny how people like Elon, Omar, and Atisha, whatever the squad ones, they will always talk about the Constitution, but will violate the Constitution in any way they possibly can.
I told you we've been listening a lot to the man.
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Okay? Somebody say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I can say that about other countries, too. We don't want them to hell. We have to rebuild our country. You know, our country's at a tipping point.
Yep.
We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying it. We could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country.
Bam!
He's not wrong.
Bam!
That is true.
He's not wrong.
Now, okay, so let's ask the elephant in the room question. Would y'all prefer that he be presidential and not speak what is actually a reality? Because let's be honest, right? He has never called Black America garbage. He's called the people that come here to usurp things from Black America garbage. So if anything, Black America should be on his side with this one. Y'all know for a fact, Black America, that the Somalis and most Africans do not like y'all. I'm not Black American. That's what they tell me. So I can't identify. I'm sorry. Yeah, but y'all threw me out. So I'm just speaking from the outside. Y'all know that. They do not like African Americans. They consider y'all lazy, right? Okay, cool. Why would you be mad if President Trump speaks the truth about these losers? I'm not saying every Somali is a loser, but the losers that are in Minnesota are mostly Somalis. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't get it. And you know what's funny about Black Americans is a person like you, they will call you you're not a foundational Black American because you are pro what Trump is doing.
Mm-hmm.
But these people, they consider them Black because they look at them as the victims. So they're going to get behind them and they're going to support them, not based off where they're from. It's the skin color thing. But if the Somalis came out and said, we support Trump, oh, they ain't real Black Americans. They can go back to your country.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
They're stealing money. They're stealing money. And the same thing happened in Chicago. This happens everywhere. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. The people that allow this to happen are the ones that Black America thinks is for them, the Democrats.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is how they'll act to your face, right? They'll act like your friend. Watch this clown.
So Jacob Fry, the mayor of Minneapolis, is trying to use his best virtue signaling he can to show how much he enjoys Somali food. So here he is trying to, at this public event, trying to eat Somali food and act like he's enjoying it.
He can't even swallow the thing. Just keep moving.
This guy is such a terrible virtue signaler. Remember this during COVID?
Listen up, y'all. Listen up. Jacob Fry, we have a yes or no question for you. Yes or no?
I bet you of the authority vested in me. Oh, Leo, we haven't started yet.
Will you commit to defunding Minneapolis Police Department?
Abolition of it?
What did I say? We don't want no more police.
No
Is
more.
that clear? We don't want people with guns toting around in our community, shooting us down. You have an answer? It is a yes or a no. Will you defund the Minneapolis Police Department? All right, be quiet, y'all. Be quiet, because it's important that we actually hear this. It's important that we hear this, because if y'all don't know, he's up for re-election next year.
Louder? I do not support the full abolition
home, Jacob, go home. Go home, Jacob, go home. Go home, Jacob, go home.
Poor man. Aww.
The
But
blacks
mind you-
didn't like him.
But mind you, that's what he felt about. Listen to me, people in Minnesota. Those were black Americans, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's giving the Somalians everything they want. You want another example of the people? And this- I didn't expect this to turn into a talk to Black America, but it's going to end up being that way, like it or not. Your Black Jesus. I can't do anything directly for Black people. Kamala Harris. I can't do nothing exactly for Black people. Then he turns around and do everything for the gays. Do everything for the Hispanics. Same with Kamala. Same with Joe. Same with Brandon Johnson in Chicago. Okay? Y'all put your money and your backing behind these morons, these jackasses that spit in your face. They shit in your food and feed it to you. And you just lap it up like it tastes so good. They don't
got
like
that-
you. Okay?
it's
They
got
don't
that
like
lemon
you.
pepper
They'll
dusting
take
on
what
it.
you got, but they don't like you. And you keep giving them power. But why? Why is my question? Why?
They get money out of it.
Yeah. Maybe a Hellcat is worth it. I don't know.
And the people you
safety net.
mentioned, they look like them. That's one of the main reasons why black folk keep these other black faces into office, because they look like them. It doesn't matter what they offer. It doesn't matter what they do for them. As long as they look like me, he's black, I'm voting black. And they don't care.
It's mad to me. I don't understand it, but I look, I kind of do. And there's one lady that said it, and I want us to hear her say it. If I can find that one that you guys sent. There it is. Okay. Now, y'all, I fell out of favor with this person for a while. I stopped listening to her. But what she says here is 100% accurate.
For blacks.
See, this is essentially the problem. And the Republicans
What did we,
don't
can I just say,
understand.
what have we done to the immigrants? We owe black people something. We have a legacy of slavery. Immigrants haven't even been in this country. That's why the Democrats are dropping the blacks and moving on to the
They're not
Hispanics,
dropping
because
them.
they're a
There you go.
larger group of Hispanics now. But reason people are concerned.
Mind you, this is not recent. This has been going on since the 90s.
Yep.
Every time, and you can go back. Look, you don't got to take my word for it. You don't. Go back and look at all the places that black people have elected people that they think are for them, and look what happens subsequently. You wanted something to be in there to help you out with jobs. Did you get any? No. The one person that finally got elected in 2016 actually had a plan specific. When I say specifically for black Americans, nobody else, not a black immigrant, not a black, only African American born here, African American, was Donald J. Trump. And you know what y'all told him? Screw off. You racist.
Yeah.
But y'all actually go behind racists that have nothing to do with you. That's wild. That's some wild work, y'all. Like,
And this is why a lot of black conservatives talk about the civil rights movement. You know, they created the civil rights movement for these foundational black Americans to get their vote. We knew that's the reason they passed it. And then once they got them, they put everyone under the civil rights. Immigrants, women, gay, trans. So all these other people fell under that civil rights too. And as they started piling these other people under that, what it started doing to the black people, it started pushing them further down the totem pole.
Right.
And then they're way down there looking up at all these others getting everything that the civil rights movement, the civil rights legislation promised them, and they're getting it, and they still vote for these people, living off hope and dreams
and lies.
And lies.
But continue, Ann. You're gonna make some good points.
About the words they use. The reason Americans care about civil rights, the reason we are sensitive to racism is for one issue and one issue only, and that is how black Americans were treated in this country. It is because of the legacy of slavery and Jim Crow. Those do not compare. Irish, the new groups, they always get a little bad treatment. Do not compare that to how blacks are treated in this country. You don't get to piggyback on the black experience in America. You do not get to do that just because you are a woman, an immigrant, gay, Hispanic. No, the rest of you can go F yourselves.
Tell them, Ann. Tell them. Tell them, Ann.
Right.
Ann ain't lying. and is being honest. And for y'all Black Americans that think I am one of those, I have never had that opinion. I came here and I assimilated. I didn't bring my culture. I'm not trying to influence anybody into being more pro-Caribbean. I came here with the concept that this place here was better than where I was from. There was no fixing back home. There was none. I wasn't going back there to fix it. I left it for a reason, to be somewhere better. Here is better, point blank, period. And I wasn't going to try and change it to where I came from. That's what the Somalis do. That's what the Mexicans do. If you look at the immigrants that are getting headline news, they come here, bring their retarded culture to American soil. And that's what it is, a retarded culture. They're backwards.
Underdeveloped.
They left there because it was worthless. And they come here saying, Viva la Mexico. If it's that good, go to hell home. If I live in a nice house, why the hell am I going to somebody else's house to talk about my house? Stay home.
Right.
Yep.
What's wrong? Look, y'all can call me bigot. You can call me whatever the hell you want. Whatever you feel like doing, that do. But you can't say I'm wrong, because you show me one Mexican that says Viva la Mexico that's proud to be here and American. You won't find them. You won't. And she's right. Everybody else wants to piggyback on Black America. And we've been trying to tell you all this for forever. That's why we hated the Civil Rights Bill. The first iteration of that did not have every queer, fag, and all the rest of them fools on there. Never had them on there. And then Democrats said, you know what? We need to put them on there too. All the feminists, we need to put women on there. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
But you fell for it. You did. How did Obama say? The okie doke. You fell for the okie doke. And now look where you is. You is stuck behind the rest of them that ain't got nothing to do with Americas. All right, cool. But yeah, y'all wanted this, not me. Y'all wanted it. Y'all wanted it. But this is the thing that y'all gave up. Just take a look. This is what y'all say you didn't want. This was offered to you. And I want you to make sure you look at the terminologies used in this plan. This was offered in 2017. That's
With
almost 10 years ago now.
With Ice Cube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the help of Ice Cube, a Black American, right?
And what
This
did they
was
call
offered to
Ice
Black
Cube?
America.
What did they call
sellout.
Ice Cube?
Coon.
Yep. They called him a sellout and coon for talking to Donald Trump about this plan.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now watch the terminology versus what you hear Barack Obama and the rest of them sellouts, the real sellouts doing. Opportunity by achieving historic employment levels for Black Americans, as well as increased access to capital for new businesses and only Black Americans, by the way. President Trump has been committed to ensuring all Black Americans can achieve the American dream. Signing into law the celebrated First Step Act, which he did with Tim Scott. President Trump has brought common sense criminal justice reform to the American people for the first time in decades, freeing, I think it was almost 1,500 people, by the way, while assuring that the streets and communities are safe for families and business owners. Now, remember, all this is Blacks, right? The first president to provide long-term funding to historically Black colleges, which he did. He put them for almost 10 to 15 years ahead. Demonstrated through his action to initiate investment in opportunity zones, as well as address health disparities. The thing that you all say, what Black people are unhealthy more than white people because of how you eat. He was talking about addressing that. Y'all didn't want that, right? Wage gaps, y'all talk about that. He was going to address that. Education, y'all complain about that. He was going to address that. But he's the racist, right? He's a sick, stupid, fat racist. That's Trump. 3 million new jobs for Black communities, 500,000 new Black-owned businesses, increased access to capitals in Black communities by 500 billion. Joe Biden sent that much and more to Ukraine. But he was pro-Black, right? I ain't never been no ways tired. Anyway, commit to working on the Second Step Act, access to better education and job training, give Black churches the ability to compete for federal resources for their community. You know, y'all like them. Okay. Bring better and tailored health care to address historic disparities. Immigration policies that protects American jobs, so you don't have Jose and Daka coming to take your job. Okay. Advance home ownership. Could take your job. Opportunities and enhance financial literacy in the Black community. He's going to help you figure out how to make your money be more money. Think about this that y'all passed up. I just want y'all to be reminded. Onshoring manufacturing to advance jobs and develop opportunities for Black-owned businesses. Not gays, not women, Black-owned businesses. And y'all looked him dead in the face, and y'all called this man a racist. And you still hate him to this day, when what he's trying to do is to help your remedial ass out into the stupid position that the people you voted for put you in, and still trying to keep you in by giving all this money to people that ain't from here. I'm not looking for a handout. I work my ass off in this country, and what I'm working on right now is from my hard labor. I'm not asking the government for a handout.
Right.
No immigrant should be looking to the government for a handout. That should go to the American people first. I've always said that.
Yep.
What I don't appreciate is watching the Democrats try their hardest to take from American people and destroy them. That's what I'm sick of seeing.
Yep.
And no matter how hard we try to talk to people, how much direct we are about what is actually being done when you put these fools in power, you won't listen. Now it's come to where they're taking your money now. They robbing you now. And you still ain't gonna say nothing? Well, you get what you get then.
Meanwhile, they're favoring all these they're favoring all of these, non-US citizen type, transplants, and now one of them is a sheriff in Minneapolis who is only favoring the home team, Somalis.
Yep.
Make that make sense.
There's no sense to make.
And the people that hate Trump so much don't even talk about the fraud, the amount of money, billions of dollars stolen with these fake organizations that these Somalis have. And they don't care about that because they just hate Trump. They don't care about the dollars. They don't care about the amount of money that could have been put back into their community. It's just, Trump's a racist. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
I almost called them skinnies, but I call them.
No, that's what it is. You can call them what it is. Thank you, James O'Keefe.
But that's illegal. Why? We don't get illegal. أنا بالعائلة سبحانه. How much are you? Good one.
Our investigation has exposed a pay-to-vote scheme in Minnesota. It looks like Congresswoman Ilhan Omar may be connected. Maybe. It's not a maybe. Y'all can look. Okay, this is the one thing I hate about journalism anymore. Just say it, man. It's not maybe. She is. She is, because she's a corrupt piece of shit. She's an incestuous piece of shit. I don't think she just married her brother. I think she banged him too.
Yeah, they get down like that. They're into that.
Brusman.
Yeah.
Not lima beans, okay? Not lima beans.
Who the hell's a lima bean, though?
I don't even know where the lima. He's not on the panel today. Remember, he runs from debates. The lima isn't here.
Because Kimchi is Jay.
Yeah, Curry would be me.
What the hell is a lima bean?
Would you? The only thing I could see a bro being is maybe what? I don't know.
That comfy.
Yeah, something fancy.
Chef.
What would that be? What would be a fancy thing we could give you? Or just black eyed peas, maybe?
Yeah, black eyed peas.
Black eyed peas. It could be black eyed peas. You know, lima. Look, RC Dubs isn't here. He's the only lima that we refer to that way. He's a lima.
I'm a lima. My head is as long as my mother grew to lima.
Listen. And he said one more thing I want to address too. It's a good thing I'm not. See, that's the one thing I'm not, is a tether. See, a tether would be somebody who came, had kids, and their kids are living here now. That's a tether. The kid is a tether. I'm not a tether. I am the anchor. My son would be a tether. Yeah, my 10-year-old and my daughter would be a tether, but not me. Get the terminology right, AJ. Okay? If you're going to insult me correctly. Make it worth it. Well, because you look and you scheme like one, man. Stop.
I'm sure I could see Nigerian.
If I didn't know better, I'd have thought you would have been that prince that's always in everybody's inboxes, offering money, but ain't really got nothing. You catfish like a Nigerian, like nobody else's business. I just want you to know that.
She's the one who came up with all this.
So she did it. She
Yeah.
started this whole thing with
Yeah.
the pay to vote.
Yeah.
So the people that work for Ilhan are actually counting the ballots, counting the vote.
And my question is, how is she not behind bars yet? I want the days of tarring and feathering to come back like nobody's business.
How many people should be behind bars right now?
All of them.
Yeah, a lot.
All of them. It is insane to me that this is still occurring. Now, again, I personally, this is just me, not the other two guys. I'm the extremist on the panel. I think if all of us were to take a poll about what we think the government should do or what we should do to make the government clear up again, I might be the most extreme. Bro might be second and Lee might be third. But I think I'd be the most extreme. I can't even say what I want to have happen, but let's just know that it's not even for a matter of re-election. They won't have the option for re-election because they won't be here. And I don't mean in the country. I mean there'd be poltergeist. All the people that were traitors to America would be poltergeist at this point. And I don't care what method they'd be poltergeist from, they'd be poltergeist. Because in all honesty, they've cost more lives than they've helped.
Yeah.
So technically, the way I see it, they have been guilty of murder. If you look at, I'm just going to take 2019 and 2020. There were people that were forced to die because of some lie. And nobody paid the cost. There were people that had things put into them by force and died because of it, and no one was held responsible.
Yeah.
So yeah, poltergeist would be the way for me to have them go. Now, y'all might disagree with that. You might trials and tribunal and all that. The tribunals. I don't want no tribunals. I know what they did. I don't need to check and verify. I know who did it.
I just want to watch it, man. Alligator Alcatraz, Hunger Games style survival game.
I could go with that too.
Yeah.
You know, you just build a wall around that place, throw them in there, throw a broken broomstick handle in there, and tell them to go to town. Last man standing.
And film it. Not even pay-per-view. I'd make it free.
Free. For the whole world to
You
watch.
just get all over the. I can't look. Y'all have to understand that people who are from other countries, it's not that we don't know about America. We know a lot about America. In fact, most of the times we know more about America than America does. Because y'all are fed the propaganda from the inside to the out.
Right.
We see it in real time from the outside. The things that y'all think happened in the United States, we know didn't happen because we saw it. And when we try to tell you that these particular people, this is why I'm conservative. I'll tell you why I'm conservative. I'm conservative, one, because I have mental faculties available to me. but secondarily,
I mean, yes.
That's the main one. But secondarily, I also understand that it's not for the government to help me. It's for me to help me and for the government to get out my way while I help myself. And the conservative movement is about that, limiting the amount of government overreach, red tape, limitations, tell me what I can and can't grow, all that, get that out the way. The only thing I want government in charge of is international affairs and international diplomacy. That's it.
That's it.
That is all. Infrastructure, if we don't do it ourselves. But we don't have that anymore. We have handed over all control to these entities and these people. And this is what we get. We get an influx of the ones that they want to see. Because here's a benefit for the people that let these immigrants in. The place goes to shit, right? And what ends up happening is once the place crashes, they can go in and they make the money. It happened in California when that fire hit. You don't see the method that they're doing. You have a low income area and a high. It's the caste system that's coming to American soil is what it really is. And that's what the Somalis are functioning on is the caste system, and they're making it work. They're making it work. Now, what we gonna do? Apparently, we're not gonna do nothing. We're just gonna sit down and let it happen. I'm like you. I want all these non-Americans to be deported, Somalis, Muslims, Iranian, and no way should there be anywhere. And I agree. Now, I can tell you right now, I would love to run for office. But here's what I say. and I think Bro and Lee might be with me on this. I don't think any immigrant should run for any American office anywhere on any level, and that goes for you name it, and I will tell you they don't belong in there. From clerk, you don't belong in the government at all, like none. I don't belong in the government. Not that I don't love America, but it is Americans' government that the people born here for them to function on. They have the storied history. I am a Johnny come lately, and I've been telling. I will tell you that all day long. I do benefit from being in America, but I ain't gonna let people just tell me, "Oh, you're just here to siphon off." I commit myself to work in this America here. I have paid blood, sweat, and tears, but I also know I do it because the country itself is worth it to me. You won't find that very many people, like at all. And I don't think you should have any place and go. I don't care what representation. You don't represent America when you have foreign investment somewhere else.
You know, and since you said that, when has it gotten to the point to where we allow someone to serve in these positions that have dual citizenship? When does that become a thing? And how is it a thing? How is that even allowed?
I don't know. I don't know. It is a, well, maybe you can tell me. When was this acceptable in today's society? When did that become a normalcy?
Dual citizenship?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think they just ended up in those positions, and no one's really questioned it. I have no idea when it became a normal thing.
And and I'm with you. So and so. I've been trying to figure it out too. I figure this is just me now. This is just me. I am not for dual citizenship. My theory is this: if you are moving from one country to another, pick a struggle. If you want to keep your allegiance to your homeland, then you cannot be given American citizenship. You can be given a visa that you can keep renewing, but I don't think you should be given American citizenship. If you're leaving your homeland and you don't want to be there, then you come here and you assimilate and you get your American citizenship and you have it nowhere else. That kind of stuff is what makes traitors so prevalent.
That's right.
And I don't know how people don't see this. And I get you, well, but not everybody. I don't care if the loophole is open, some nefarious person's going to use it.
I mean, dual citizenship creates dual allegiance, but you can't have dual allegiance. One's always going to be, you're going to be more aligned with one than the other. And a lot of these people are more aligned with the country that they came from. That's where their allegiance lies. Questions have been asked to these people. If such and such, let's say Colombia was to attack America and you're a Colombian citizen with dual citizenship, who would you go and fight for? And you've had people on podcasts say, I would fight with Colombia against Americans. And they're like, then why are you here?
That's a good question. Well, Grok is saying that 1868 was when dual citizenship became recognized in the United States. The Expatriation Act of 1868, which affirmed the rights of individuals to hold multiple nationalities. However, it wasn't until the mid-20th century that U.S. courts began to consistently uphold the legality of dual citizenship. I do not endorse dual citizenship for any American citizen because you never know when that's going to be called into question.
Yep.
Because you don't know when your allegiances are going to lie somewhere else. And if you are with some other country and you say you're an American citizen, which one are you going to put first? Especially if you're in that place and you run into the government situation? Nah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And then, now what do you have? You end up with Somalia coming to American soil and taking over Minnesota. There are 65,000 of them there. That's not a small number. That's bigger than the city I live in. 65,000? And they're running almost everything there? And scamming? People, come on, man. At some point, we got to be honest with ourselves. We have to be. You got to be. I wish they'd come to Washington State and check it. Look, I live here. I live where you live. I live where you live. I'm in Washington State too. And when Jay Inslee took over some years ago, I told people that this man would be the demise of Washington State. And then when COVID hit with Jay Inslee, he started to implement on the books a way for people to be quarantined in the home if they were even just reported to have a cough. It's in the RCW of Washington State. They started to create facilities to put people in. This is the thing that we allow to happen when we try to make everybody else's world problem our problem. America has enough problems of its own that we need to shut the doors and deal with. And I don't know why we haven't done that yet. I really don't know. Maybe it's because we're just not strong enough to do it. We just don't think we have the legal right to do it, but I think we need to. I'm with Trump on that. Shut it all down. Get rid of everybody that shouldn't be here. If you don't have your papers together, send you back where you come from. Figure it out when you get there. And if you do have citizenship here, we analyze to see whether or not what you had been doing since your citizenship was beneficial to America. That's what I would do. You have that record. Were you working? Were you paying taxes? Was your allegiance to American? Yes or no? And if it wasn't, you out. Go. Now, is that too extreme? Y'all let me know. Muted.
So there's laws in place that I think last week we discussed that law where if you're even found out to be running something nefarious and against America, there's a capacity for your naturalized citizenship to be revoked and sent back.
Yeah,
it should be.
What was it?
I have the history. Let me look in the history of what we were talking about. Because it was the Mamdani issue, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And wasn't it based off that one college student that lost her visa for saying some anti-American stuff on that college campus, and they revoked it and sent her back? There was a clause somewhere.
Let me see. So we were doing this on the 3rd, right? This was the 3rd?
Yes, it was Monday.
Okay. Declaration of Independence. There it is. Revocation of natural citizenship. Found it. All right. And this is a very important thing here that we need to go over again. Is it up? Can you see it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A person is subject to revocation of naturalization if he or she procured naturalization illegally. Procuring naturalization illegally simply means that the person was not eligible for naturalization in the first place. Ilhan Omar would be one of those people.
And her brother.
Just FYI.
Every single Somali that's taken on a government position fits that bill.
Look at this one. A person is subject to revocation of naturalization if there is deliberate deceit on the part of the person in misrepresenting or failing to disclose a material fact or facts on his or her naturalization application that subsequent examination. Like marrying your brother.
Yep.
To get into the country. In general, a person is subject to revocation of naturalization on the basis if the naturalized U.S. citizen misrepresented or concealed some fact like that. Misrepresentation or concealment was willful, which it was. You'd have to be willful to not, I forgot I married my brother. I totally spaced me. I'm sorry. Misrepresent or conceal the facts that were material and naturalized U.S. citizen procured citizenship as a result of a misrepresentation or concealment.
That's literally Ilhan Omar.
100%.
She gets up there on a podium and acts like she's not worried, but I think deep down she's terrified right now. She's really worried. And we're probably going to see her back on a fishing boat going back to Somalia, piled to the top with all her compadres.
He got mad the other day of people calling him the R word.
He should. Truth hurts.
Let's play it for you. Good old horseman.
Oh, not the horseman.
You're muted for some reason. Bro, you're muted.
Oh, I said the combat veteran horse spunk drinker.
Yeah, horse spunk.
Oh,
He gave a whole new meaning to that boy's got some spunk.
It's all the protein.
Tim Walsh has got spunk, y'all. He's got spunk.
Hey, that's the definition of horsepower.
Horsepower. What, man? What?
Yeah.
This creates danger.
Mm.
And I'll tell you what, in my time on this, I'd never seen this before. People driving by my house and using the R word in front of people. Okay. This is shameful.
Retard. That's what you are. Sorry. Yeah. It's just what you are, man. Have you not heard what you say? Do you not listen to yourself? Tim, when you talk and move around like you do have some sort of a mental issue, like patient 0 for Tourette's, you were retarded, bro. I mean, what logical person drinks horse semen? Come on, bro. You retarded.
This is why you don't take people like him seriously.
No.
He's crying about someone calling him a retard, which he is. He's slow. But then when they call conservatives Nazis, fascists, words that can get them killed or harmed, they turn a blind eye to it. But if it's at him, a retard, man, people are retarded all the time. We call people retard for fun when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Crazy word. Continue. What did it make you feel like, Tim?
And I have yet to see an elected official, a Republican elected official, say, you're right, that's shameful.
Because it's not. They're being honest. You are a retard. I don't know what you want people to say. Aren't you for honesty? I'm for honesty. And Tim, I don't like doing it. No, I do. I love doing it. You retarded, bro.
We're gonna call him Tim Corky Waltz. Remember Corky?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Corky.
He's Tim Tarded.
I'm using that.
Tim Tarded. I'm gonna make a shirt where he has his face doing his face, and we'll put a little dunce cap on it, and we'll call it Tim Tarded.
Because he doesn't like the R word. So
no, he doesn't. So we'll not. It's a T word,
right?
Tim Tarded. And if I can get it to look like someone scrawled it on a piece of paper, like a Tim Tard,
don't you have a kid? Don't you have the young one?
Hmm? But he actually can write a little bit though.
Oh,
yeah. I could write with my left hand. That'll do it.
There it is.
You might, yeah.
I'll write with my left hand. That'll make it happen.
He should not say it. So look, I'm worried. We know how these things go. They start with taunts, they turn to violence. So
oh, good. I'm glad you said it, because that's true. Taunt a Nazi, and it becomes violence. I agree.
There's that, yeah.
I agree, Tim. I agree. You remember when you were wishing violence on President Trump? You remember when you were doing that? You were waiting for news of him dying. You remember that?
Yes.
Oh, ain't that weird? That
but we remember.
Petridge Farms remembers. I remember them days. Petridge Farms remembers.
These guys sure do cry when it's coming at them, and it's not even violent. You know what I mean? They cry a lot, man. But it's fun to watch. His hairline looked like it got back further too, doesn't it? Like,
well, everything is retarding.
that reverse yarmulke he's wearing.
Inverted yarmulke. Tim Tarded is the new word of the day, and we shall call it exactly as it is, Tim Tarded.
He played baseball.
Now, what I'm telling you now, I don't think you'll solve this Somali issue before Trump is out of office. He will run into interference from the Democrats, the Supreme Courts in Minnesota. And I think the best thing to do is to leave them to their own devices. Anybody that lives in Minnesota that wants out, President Trump, my advice is to give them help to get out, help them relocate, like witness relocation, help them relocate, give them money to leave. Please, Tim Tarded is a brand new word. You're welcome, Tim Tarded. It will be in the dictionary before too long. Trust me, Tim Tarded.
No, put it in Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary.
It's gotta.
You gotta put it in Urban Dictionary.
Let me find this here.
You go ahead. Yep, that way.
Look,
you can say 20 years from now that you did that.
Look, they put in bad cat care in Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
We need to put Tim Tarded.
It's got to be in there.
How do I add? How do I add? Add a definition. Let's go.
Yes.
Word. Oh, you know what? I gotta have everybody witness this because I don't want nobody saying
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
That
Everybody
way.
gets to witness history here. Okay, here we go. Urban Dictionary. Tim. I put. There you go. Tim Todd.
Yeah.
When you lack common sense and act like Tim Waltz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are medial at best and act like patient zero for mental retardation.
And then it
Example, use it in a sentence.
Stop being so Tim-tarded.
Quit
calling me retarded because
so
I'm Tim-tarded.
Tim-tarded. Yeah. You make retards look smart.
Add some hashtags. Minnesota.
Hashtag Minnesota. I mean, capital NM. There's Somalia.
Mogadishu. I know.
No, we got to put some that. Oh, there we go. Hashtag Tim Waltz. Retard. There you go. There you go. Those two. All right. Submit.
There it is.
Bam.
Oh,
no, that's
Gmail.
okay. I'll sign in with Gmail.
Gmail.
Yes, continue. No, I'm standing on business on this one. What do you mean don't use my real name? Dang it. Okay.
Heck yeah. Put the Savage Patriots. Yeah.
There it is. Oh, shoot. I can contribute.
Yep.
The Savage Patriot.
Which email did you sign in with? Oh, too late.
My straight talk email, but for my, I'll send it in a messenger chat for y'all to use it. The definition will be reviewed soon.
They better take it. They will.
Here's hoping.
Everybody.
We put one in there when I was in Iraq in 2008 called the Savages. Because the guy that used to cook food for us used to always give us diarrhea. And his last name was Sergeant Savage. So we created a definition there called the Savages. So you'll see it in there.
Tim-tarded. I officially coined something that I can call my own. And
Marlon, it'll be there for generations to come, though.
For generations to come. Everyone will look back and say,
yep, 20, 30 years from now, we're going to be old men on Urban Dictionary. Oh, that's us right now.
And then my great-grandchild shows like, well, listen here, sonny. When I was your age, I went and made myself a word. And that word is Tim-tarded.
All right.
The fact that we just spent a line putting a word in the Urban Dictionary about Tim Waltz.
Hey, look, ain't nobody can say we didn't do it. It was ours. This was ours. It's proof now.
Totally.
Annals of history.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And I'm going to make my first t-shirt with it. So
make sure
that t-shirt.
You got to do it.
You send it over to whitehouse.gov.
Oh, man, look.
Donald Trump, we created a new word for Tim Waltz. And what if he uses it? Tim-tarded. He doesn't like retard.
Tim-tarded means a retarded Nazi Somali.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
I'm trying to picture a Nazi Somali, and I'm like,
whoo! I am Hitler now.
Red had the big teeth and the big eyes and the sucked in face.
I am Hitler now. Look at me. Look at me. I am Hitler now.
Oh man, that is hilarious. Damn, a Nazi Somalian. Damn.
That takes the cake. Thank you, Mrs.
That was a good one. That one made my side hurt right there.
Golly. It's a good way to end the weekend, people.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go and try and take I am dying. By the way, I was told I couldn't see a doctor about what the results of my MRI said until January.
What?
The end of January.
That's Obamacare.
And that sucker is like I'm sitting here, and it feels like I got a screwdriver right in the base of my sucker, killing. But life was still life. At least I'm not Tim Tarded. So there are benefits.
Yep.
It could be worse. I could be Tim Tarded.
So now you guys can do is go to anything CBS, MSNBC, mainstream, propaganda media, and if you see a Tim Walz video, be like, we won't call him retarded. We're going to call him Tim Tarded.
Dot, 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 dot.
So it is written. So
shall be. Tim Tarded.
So mote it be.
Yes, we will be going live tonight because there is new information from the other Tim Tarded female, Candace Owens.
Oh gosh.
Apparently now she's out for blood. She wants Erica to be at the debate.
Erica.
Yeah, I told y'all this woman is a trifling heifer. I told y'all that.
Yeah, I was reading something like she's going to stream it live and commentate on it.
Because she doesn't want to she said, I talked to my husband and he said that the 15th doesn't work for him. But he allow you to talk about some other man like that was your husband, though. He's fine with that because he's a cuck. That makes sense.
Didn't she say anytime, any place?
Anytime,
yeah. She did.
But just not that time.
Yeah,
it's
not
different.
Than my husband said so.
Yeah, my husband said so. They might already have something set up with Andrew Tate and running train on her. I don't know, but you might find out here soon enough.
Eiffel Tower.
That's what I believe happens. I'm sorry. I believe that both her, Kanye, her husband, and Andrew Tate do stuff together. Sue me. That's what I think.
That menage a trois.
I think she's one of the sickest individuals out there right now. Mentally, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go after her. Yes. At tonight we're going live and I'm taking off all my breaks. I'm absolutely done. So whatever you hear tonight, just know I thought about it, reasoned it, and I believe it, and I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
So don't say you really mean that? Yes. Everything I will say tonight, I will mean. Okay. Just warnings, trigger warnings to people who have a problem with people insulting women. I will be insulting her a lot. Like a lot.
Equality.
It is. It has to be.
Yeah.
It's 2025 now.
I just think I'm officially done.
Your refrigerator. Yeah, make sure you guys go to Urban Dictionary and let us know if that
Tim Tarded shows up.
Yeah, make sure let us know if it shows up because it's still got to go through an approval process. But it is Urban Dictionary, and I don't think they care. So.
Let me see if it's updated yet. They'll tell me in my email, right? That's it. They'll say.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, they should.
I'll wait to see. I'll let y'all know. I'll put it on the Savage Patriots page if it is.
Nice.
So we'll catch you guys come Monday. We're more than likely we'll have a lot to talk about, especially if things go down the way they're supposed to go down with the Somali thing. And quite possibly if there's anything else happening with Mr. Trump and this thing happening with remind me of that dude's name.
Who? Dealing with
the tip of my tongue, and we mentioned
Maduro?
it before. Maduro. Yes,
oh,
thank
okay.
you. My gosh. Yes, Maduro. If we do end up invading there, I have no problem with him doing that. By the way, I don't know.
I thought he was going to step down now.
Who, Maduro?
Yeah.
Well, he better before he gets blown up.
Yeah, I think he talked to Trump, or he was like, "Hey, I'll leave office," but I don't know when.
I don't have no problem with America going to mess things up over there.
He knows when Daddy talks.
Yeah, you knock if you buck.
Yeah,
basically.
Better listen.
Yeah, Donnie found out.
And look what happened to him.
Good boy.
Sir. Yes, sir. I mean, yes.
Yes, a boss.
Yes, a boss, man. My bad. So, love y'all. We'll catch y'all. Have a good weekend. We're going to take off and we come back on Monday. Mr. Lee?
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all Monday. Peace.